Okay, I've got to factorise here. I've got 2x squareds, so I'm going to have 2x at the beginning of one bracket and just 1x in the other. And that's going to be a bit difficult because when I do this times that number, it's going to be 2 lots of x times by this number, so it changes things a little bit. I've got to get 3, and the only way I can get 3 is by doing 1 and 3. And I've got to get 7, and it doesn't look like you can get 7 with 1 and 3, but if I put the 3 here, that 3 is going to be times by the 2 to get 6 x's, so the 1 will be there. And everything's plus, so they'll all be plus here. Okay, just check 2x's times x, let's do it in green, that'll be my 2x squared, plus 6x's, plus 1 more x, which makes plus 7x's, and then finally 1 times 3 is 3. Marvellous. Next one, I've got 3x. So I've got a quadratic, double brackets. 3x squared, I'm going to have a 3x with an x. There's no other way of doing it. I've got to get 4 numbers, and so it can either be 1 and 4 or 2 and 2. And if I put 1 and 4, if I put 1 here, that'll be 1x and 4, that'll be 12. It's not with that. I think it's going to be 2 and 2. So I put 2 and 2. Everything's positive, so that can be positive. But always check. 3x times x is 3x squared. Marvellous. 3x times plus 2 is plus 6x. Plus 2 more x's makes plus 8x. Yep. And finally 2 times 2 is 4. I'm happy. Next one. I've got some negatives involved here, but I've still got quadratic. I need 2 brackets. It's 2x squared, so one's going to have to be 2x and the other one's going to have to be x. I need to get 15, so it's either going to be 1 and 15 or 3 and 5. And one's going to be positive and one's going to be negative because it's got to be minus 15. But now I don't know if it's plus here or plus here because I've got this 2x. It's not the same as earlier on. So I've got to think that that bit there is going to give me 15. So I'm just trying things out of my head. I think it's going to be 3 here. Because if I have 3 there, that will give me 6 x's. And that means I can put the 5 in this place here. And that will give me 5 x's. And 6 x's take away 5x. Or no, 5 x's take away 6 x's would give me minus 1x. So it's going to be minus here and plus here. We'll just check that. I'm going to do this one in red. 2x squareds. 2x times minus 3 is minus 6x. Plus 5 is plus 5x. That's minus 1x altogether. Minus 15. Marvellous. 24. Quadratic. Double brackets. 6x squared. Horrible. Because it could now be 6x and x. Or it could be 2x and 3x. So I'm just going to put the x's in there. To get 2, 2's lovely, because 2 can only be 1 and 2. So I'm being a bit kind here. It's probably going to be, well, if I think about 6x and x and do 1 times 2, 1 times 1 gives me 1, and 2 times 6 is 12. There's nothing like it. If I do it the other way, 1 times 6 is 6, and 2 times 1, that's going to be an 8. I don't think it's going to be that. So I think it's going to have to be 2x and 3x. So I'm going to put 2x and 3x down. I'm going to check anyhow, so it's not a big deal. It's all plus, so everything is going to be plus. We know that. And I need to get 2, and I need to get 7 x's. So I want to have 2 going here, because that will give me 4 x's, and the 1 going there. So I'll check this one in pink. 2 x's times by 3 x's is 6x squared. And I've got 4 x's there, plus 3 more x's there, which makes plus 7 x's. And 1 times 2 is 2. I'm right, checked it, and then move on. That's question 24 done.